Are you a parent trying to navigate your student's high school journey? Or are you a high schooler yourself, wondering how to make the most of your high school years? If that's the case, then you are in the right place. I'm Malak, the CEO and founder of S.O.L.EDUCATION, an online tutoring company, and today we're going to discuss how to make the most of your students' high school years and specifically make the most of their curriculum. We're going to talk about course selection, balancing extracurriculars, and building a study plan that is actually going to work for you or your child. Think of high school as a launch pad for your future. Whether that future be college, a career, or something else entirely, high school helps you to unlock the skills in order to ensure you're ready for the next phase of life, whatever that is. So it starts with a strong academic plan. And parents, tune in a little extra because this is specifically how you can help your student to make informed decisions about their high school career and therefore boost their chances for success later on. So let's get into it. High schoolers have a lot of options, but how do you know which one to choose? It's always great to start by checking your state's graduation requirements. Every high school is going to have mandatory classes in science, math, English, and social studies. And these courses are usually pre-selected for students based on the grade level they're in. But if you're a special case who went to a magnet middle school or are taking advanced classes, then you'd be placed in your respective class. Now, aside from the core classes, you're also going to have electives. And this is where you have a little bit more freedom. Electives range from AP courses to tech courses to foreign language to culinary. There's so many different electives you can choose from. And so here's how I would say to make that choice. First, think about if you're interested in taking honors or AP classes. And parents, ask your student this question, but not only this, assess their readiness for a class like that because honors and AP classes are difficult. They have a large workload, but they boost your child's GPA, and of course, your child is going to learn more advanced concepts and probably be in a class where they are challenged. If you think your child is up for that, or if you are the high schooler in question, if you think you're up for that, absolutely. Take the honors, take the AP classes, and how many you take is going to vary from student to student, depending on how high you want your GPA to be. If you're someone like me who is shooting for a valedictorian, trust and believe that your courses, you probably will take multiple AP classes. If you're a student who still is really up for the challenge, maybe you're not too worried about valedictorian, but you want a decent challenge in school and a decent GPA, then maybe you take 1 to 2 honors or AP classes. Of course, you should take the rigorous courses, but not at the expense of your well-being. So always keep that in mind. You have 4 years to get ready for an honors or AP class. You do not have to jump into the hardest classes your freshman year, okay? Freshman year, you're still figuring things out. And if you don't feel ready for it, don't take it. Because you still have the 3 years ahead of you to get stronger, to get better, to get more used to the flow of high school. So give yourself time. A good general rule of thumb is to take 1 challenging course per semester, but once again, use your discretion with that. Now that we've talked about the academic side, let's talk about extracurriculars as a high school student and how to find a balance between the two. Now, if you don't know what extracurricular activities are, these are the activities you do outside of school. So your clubs, your sports, your theater, your music, your dance, anything you do outside of school. Volunteer work could also count as an extracurricular activity. And these activities are essential for high school students, not just for college applications. They're very important for college applications, but they're also crucial to one's personal development. Sports, arts, clubs, they teach you critical skills like time management, teamwork, leadership. I mean, the list goes on. So how do we balance our extracurricular activities with academics? Parents, this is how you help your child strike that balance. And high schoolers, take a notepad out and write this down. Firstly, think about your interests, all right? What's interesting to you? And I want you to select 2 to 3 things from that list. Don't go too crazy. And explore what types of extracurricular activities are available to you. Secondly, set realistic goals with those extracurriculars, whatever they are that you select. Limit your time to about 10 to 15 hours per week, no more. And 3, please block out the time on your calendar. You will not be able to keep track of everything that life throws at you, that high school throws at you, and that this extracurricular throws at you, all mentally. Block it all out on a visual calendar, write everything down, okay, so you can see, and you can also plan in advance. So you have a game plan for your week. You know what's going on that week, so you don't feel like you're just going through the motions. Finally, thanks so much for making it to this part of the video. Let's talk about your study plan. How do we build a study plan to get us through our high school years? So I want you to understand the main point behind a study plan is to reduce cramming and increase progressive learning. If you want to keep the information you learn long term, this is how you do it, all right? If you go through high school study cramming 2 days before every exam, you will not remember anything. You will walk out of high school feeling like you learned nothing. In order to actually digest and process information and retain it, you need to be taking it in slow chunks. So parents, this is where your help and your guidance can make an absolute game changer. Carve out time out of the week for devoted study sessions. 1 hour of math, 1.5 hours of English, 1 hour of history, for example. These are carved out times for you to study these subjects, to review your notes, to review your lectures, to review the slides. You need this time, regardless of whatever school is doing. You go home and you look over those notes again, okay? You slowly need to be digesting information. Additionally, if you're not studying for your classes, for example, you have ACTs, SATs, PSATs, you have things coming up to prepare for. My point here is the earlier you start, the better. And the best part about starting so early in the year is that your study sessions don't even have to be that long. You can start with 30 to 45 minutes for a study session. It doesn't have to be that long. Why? Because you're going to have I don't know what the math is, 30 of those study sessions out of the year. You know what I'm saying? Consistently. A consistent 30-minute weekly study session is better than the once a quarter 3-hour study cram, okay? Take my advice for it, I promise. So everyone, those were my little tidbits on how to prepare for high school success. Start early, set yourself up early, and you will see the results. If you enjoyed this video, please do not hesitate to subscribe. Follow me on all my socials. My TikTok, Instagram are linked below in the description. I'll probably put a little tag here too. I will see you guys on the next YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. This was my first YouTube video, my first long form video. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Drop a comment down below letting us know what other types of videos you would like to see. Anything, drop a comment below. I do this for y'all. So I'll see you on the next one.